Cheers then. See you tomorrow. Right. Breakfast. What do you fancy?
I'm not sure I could eat anything. It'll just taste of slurry.
Well, you get used to that.
I don't think I want to.
Ah. I didn't think it could last.
What?
You working on the farm once you had to get really stuck in.
I can manage.
Well, there's no need. Kathy will be back tomorrow and everything will be back to normal.
You spent 8 months trying to persuade me to help out. Now I'm doing it, you don't seem to want me.
Well, it's not that. You don't need to try so hard, that's all.
Look, I said I'd help, and I'm enjoying it. Just don't expect me to love slurry, that's all.
All right, I'll believe you. Thousands wouldn't.
Top field looks about ready.
All right.
I told Jack to make a start. He's been teaching Sarah how to milk.
Oh, good.
So we'll just have a bit of breakfast and get on with it.
I don't think I want any breakfast, love.
Come on, you must eat something. Come on down, eh? You'll feel better after a morning's work. Take your mind off things.
I'm scared of facing Rachel. What am I going to say to her?
I don't know, love. You've got to do it sometime, though. Sooner the better.
Yeah, I know you're right, but I don't know if I can.
Of course you can. Not just for your sake, but for Mark and Rachel's. We'll do this together, eh?
What about Annie? What am I going to say to her when she gets back from Scotland?
I don't know, love.
Oh, Joe, I can't bear it.
Of course you can. You'll see. Just give yourself time.
I can't believe it. She actually killed him. What do you think's going to happen?
I don't know.
Will she be arrested?
I don't know, Mark. I don't know anything. I don't know what to say to her.
I'm scared, Rich. I wish Dad was here.
Look, that wouldn't help anything. It's up to us.
Do you think she'll go to prison?
I don't know. I've already said. I don't know.
That were very tasty, Mr. Wilkes. Very tasty indeed.
Oh, thank you, Amos.
Toast was a little bit burnt, mind you, and porridge just a touch lumpy, I thought.
For a moment there, I thought you were going to say something appreciative.
I don't know what you mean.
No, I don't suppose you do.
I thought I heard jukebox playing last night, Mr. Wilkes.
That's probably because it was.
But I told you to turn it off. You never know when we may be inspected by Performing Rights Society.
It's all under control. Now, have you seen the order book?
Since you will not allow me to participate in running of this establishment, you will well know as I've not laid eyes on said order book for several weeks now.
I swear I had it in here earlier this morning. Drury Rep's coming today, is that we need to tell him?
I'm afraid I cannot help. You'll have to manage on your own. Of course, if I were allowed back in my bar, I could better assist.
The work's hard enough in the bar without having you under me feet and all.
I see.
Oh, I didn't mean...
I understand perfectly, Mr. Wilkes. You don't want a helpless invalid cluttering up place.
You're talking nonsense, as usual. Now, have you done your exercises?
I can quite well manage to do my exercises without you needing to stand over me.
I'm very pleased to hear it. Now, if you'll excuse me, must get on.
There you are. We've been shouting you for ages.
Been out for a walk.
Breakfast is ready.
I'm not very hungry.
Would you like some toast, love?
No, thanks.
We'll be doing the top field later on if you fancy giving a hand.
Yeah, sure.
Would you like some tea, darling?
It's all right, I'll get it.
Hey, Rachel, I haven't congratulated you properly. Well done.
A-levels, I'd forgotten.
When do we get your results then?
Oh, fairly soon. Rachel's are good, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yes, well done, love.
Look, I think I'd better get off to work.
Rachel?
What?
Nothing.
Morning, Eric. Charlie. I'm expecting you. Don't you have a little something for me, Eric? It's taken a bit longer than I thought, Charlie. You'll still get your money. Oh, sorry, Eric. That's not good enough. Now, we agreed 48 hours, I think. And that was up a few hours ago by my watch.
Well, I can't produce it out of thin air, Charlie. You just have to give me more time.
Sorry, Eric. I meant what I said. I'll give you another 12 hours. The money you owe me or your letter of resignation by 8 tonight.
But that's impossible.
Nothing's impossible, Eric. I'll wait to hear from you.
Sarah's working like a villain.
Yeah. Don't know how long it'll last, though. A few more early mornings in the milking parlour will probably finish her off.
You haven't got much faith in her?
Just been a bit of a quick conversion, that's all. And after months of saying no, suddenly she's throwing herself into it.
I wish that was all I had to worry about.
How is Kate?
As you'd expect. Worried sick about what Ma's going to say. I'm just worried how to tell her.
Would you like me to tell her?
I ought to really, but I just don't know how.
Look, hold up a minute. Why don't I tell her? It'd be easier for me. I'll go down and wait for her, make sure she doesn't hear it from anyone else.
Well, it would be a load off my mind. Thanks, Jack.
That's what brothers are for.
Oh, I thought you were having a nap.
What are you doing, Mr. Wilkes?
What? Nothing at all.
That chair is a valuable antique. It belonged to my great-grandfather. What are you doing with it?
Oh, I just thought I'd take a closer look at it in the daylight, so to speak.
Well, I'll thank you to take it straight back upstairs, Mr. Wilkes, and if there's any damage done to it, I shall want to know why.
All right, well, I'll leave it here for a while till Sarah comes in. She can give me a hand. Now, calm down.
Calm down when you're all in my heirlooms hither and thither.
No, it's come to no harm. Now, just go and sit down. You're
I
getting
have been
overexcited.
sitting down all day and all yesterday and all day before that. I'm fed up of sitting down, Mr. Wilkes. I never see anyone except you, and you refuse to keep me fully informed. It's not right.
Listen, why don't you go and sit outside for half an hour? It's a lovely day. Soak up some sunshine, eh?
Oh, well, not same, though, is it? I should be allowed back into my bar. The place is going to rack and ruin. Sooner I'm
Yes.
back in charge, better.
Absolutely, yeah.
Sarah, what's the matter?
I can't do it. Look at me, I'm useless.
Oh, come on. You're only just learning. You can't expect to be good at everything on the farm straight away.
Well, you and Kathy look so competent. Jack thinks I'm just playing at farming. He doesn't think I'll stand it longer than a couple of days.
You're trying too hard, especially if you're working at the wool pack every day. I'm sure that Jack doesn't expect miracles from you.
If I'm going to do it, I want to do it properly.
Yeah, but you can't expect to be a farmer overnight. You've got to take it slowly. Give yourself some time.
Well, I better get on to the wool pack. At least I know what I'm doing there. Thanks, Kate. If there's anything I can do.
No, there's nothing anybody can do. Just got to get on with our lives, that's all.
Do you think she'll go to prison?
Don't know, Mark. Depends what they charge her with.
Why did she leave him?
Look, it was an accident. Terrible accident. She should never have left him lying there, but she did because she panicked. She was frightened.
Look, she should have stopped.
She knows that. But we all make mistakes. We all do things we wish we hadn't. But I'll tell you one thing. Your mother is a good woman. If she could turn the clock back, she would, but she can't. So it's done. We've all got to live with it. What she needs now is your support, though. She needs to know that you still love her.
I do.
I know that. But try telling her. Because what she doesn't need now is to think that you and Rachel don't trust her anymore.
I'll try.
That's all any of us can do, Mark. Just see this thing through. Your mother needs all the help we can give her.
Hello, Ma.
Jack, what are you doing here? I thought you'd all be out harvesting.
I wanted to make sure you got home safely.
I've only been to Scotland.
There's something you should know.
Oh?
So if you don't mind, I'll be keeping coffin for our Peter.
Of course not, Bill. I was very grateful for the offer.
That's a lovely piece. I've been giving it a wax polish regularly, once a week. Stops muck from cracking.
Should look grand.
Yeah, of course, I'll have to get another one now. I was thinking of going down next week. I could look out for one for you.
There's no need, Bill. I'm quite capable of choosing my own coffin.
Got a new range in, Hopkins and Thorogood. I mean, they've sent me a catalogue, because, it wouldn't do for two members of the same family to be buried in the same coffin, would it?
Oh, well, I shall be using services of my cousin's firm, Brearley and Winstanley of Bridlington, when it's necessary, which I hope will not be for some considerable time.
It's as well to be prepared, Amos. You're still looking a bit peculiar. I could bring catalogue in.
Do not in least look a bit peculiar, Bill Whiteley, and I do not need your assistance in choosing my own coffin.
I expect it was one of those businessmen driving home from some posh dinner with too many brandies.
Aye, some like trying to impress his girlfriend. Driving too fast and too scared to stop. What do you say, Henry?
I don't think we should speculate, Seth. A terrible tragedy.
Well, if they find the beggar, they should ban him for life.
I had a cousin once who got killed by a hit and runner. Same thing as Pete, just walking home one night and knocked down.
What happened? Locked up, was he?
You're joking. Let her for a 10-year ban and fined a few £1,000.
Not right. Should have been sent to prison. Isn't that right, Sarah?
I wish you'd stop talking about it. You don't know what happened.
What more do you need to know? Young Pete was knocked down and left to die. Whoever did it should be locked up.
Ah, they'll probably never find him any road.
Probably bragging about it somewhere.
I bet it's not first time. He'll be like one of these serial murderers. Enjoys doing
For
it.
goodness sake, stop it!
What's up, lass?
It was Kate. She ran over Pete Whiteley.
So, what happens now?
Well, I'll be charged, I suppose, and then it depends on what I'm charged with. I'll just have to wait and see.
What about Fran?
Her? She just waltzes back to Brussels free as a bird. They can't charge her with anything, so they let her go, and it was all her fault.
She had nothing to do with it, Joe. I was driving. I could have stopped.
What about Rachel? How's she?
Not talking to anyone. She went off to work without a word.
So sorry, Annie. I don't know what to say. I don't know how it's happened.
Well, there's no point in going over and over it. There'll be time enough for that later. And I won't ask you to explain.
So glad that you're back. I've been dreading this moment. I thought... I don't know what I thought.
I won't pretend I'm not shocked. It was a terrible thing you did. Terrible. But you don't need me to tell you that. You know exactly what you did, and you'll have to live with it for the rest of your life. The important thing is that Rachel and Mark aren't hurt by this. We must all help each other.
It's up to Joe and I to sort that out. It's my responsibility, and Mark and Rachel are my children.
No, Kate. We're a family. We'll see it through together.
I still say she should be sent down.
Kate shouldn't, eh? Mind you, when she walloped Pete in here that night, she was in a right temper.
He had a few, though, hadn't he?
Not as many as her, though. Isn't that right, Henry?
I've nothing to say on the subject. Yes, sir, what can I get for you?
Oh, I'm a bit lost. Can you direct me to Chapel Lane, please?
Yeah, outside, turn right, left and down the hill. Can't miss it.
Thanks very much.
Wonder who that was.
Sounded like a southerner to me.
Probably an holiday maker. Oh, there's an holiday cottage in Chapel Lane, though, is there? Wonder what he wanted.
You'll probably never know, Seth.
Hello, love.
Hi.
Have you talked to your mother yet?
No, I just wanted to get off to work this morning. Keep myself occupied. I have to talk to her sometime, though. I don't know what to say.
I don't suppose Kate knows what to say to you, either.
Oh, Annie. A couple of days ago, everything was great. I had a new job, finished my exams. I had a whole year off with nothing to worry about. I just don't know what to do.
Don't force it, love. You'll work out what to do. You're a bright lass. You've got a good head on your shoulders.
Yeah, well, it doesn't feel like that at the moment.
You'll get by. Now, I know this isn't the right moment for it, but I promise you the car keys if you got good grades. And your mother said you did very well. So here are the keys of the car.
I don't think I could take them. All the fuss I made, it was so childish.
No, Rachel, you take them. Life must go on.
Yeah, but not for Pete, though. If I hadn't taken his keys, none of this would have happened.
Now stop it. It wasn't your fault. You weren't to blame. What happened, happened. And there's nothing anyone can do can change it.
What's for dinner?
Whatever you care to get. I'm too tired to eat.
You fancy helping out with the milking again tomorrow?
Yes, I'll be there.
Oh, come on, Sarah. You can barely stand up. There's no need for all this, you know.
I said I'd help, and I will.
Look, love, you've made your point. There's no need to carry on.
What point?
Well, proving that you don't mind helping out. We're all convinced, so you can stop now.
This may come as a big surprise to you, Jack, but I mean it. And I'm enjoying it.
Oh, aye.
Yes. You may not take me seriously, but Joe and Kate do.
Well, they haven't had to spend the last few months listening to you swear you'd never dirty your hands on the farm, have they?
If you don't believe me, tough. I'm off to the wool pack. You can get your own supper.
Thought I'd put him in this corner, but then he wouldn't be able to see everything, would he?
How about this side, then? He could see everyone at the bar.
He wouldn't be too near the fire, would he?
Oh, it'll be a while before we need to light that, Henry.
If we're lucky.
He should be up and about by then.
Right, you are then. The cushions, please. There we are. How does that look?
Oh, he'll love it. He'll be in his element, lording it over everyone.
Yeah, that's what worries me.
Are you sure he's well enough, Henry? I'd hate to see him not able to manage.
Oh, he's been fine for a couple of days now. He was back to his old irascible self this morning. The real Amos. That's what I've been waiting for.
Does he have any idea?
No, I thought I'd wait and see how he was feeling tonight. I don't want him to get too excited in case he's not up to it when the moment comes.
You've missed him out here, haven't you?
Oh, the wool pack doesn't seem quite right without him in here grumbling away at everybody.
Calling Mr. Wilkes. Come in, please. Over and out.
I'll be able to get shot of these things and all.
So you got the keys, then?
Yeah, I thought I'd go down to the wool pack for a drink.
Not in the car.
I'd only have a soft drink.
Yeah, of course, sorry.
Actually, I feel like walking.
Now, go on, love, take the car. You've earned it. Besides, Ma wants you to have it. She's very proud of you.
Perhaps I'm just scared of driving.
Rubbish. The minute you're out that drive, you'll be fine.
I think I should stay in and talk to Mum tonight.
No, go and enjoy yourself. No point hanging around. Besides, Ma's having a word with Kate. Now, go on, take the car.
Yeah, all right. I won't go to the pub, mind. Tell Mum I won't be long.
Right.
What are you doing, Mr. Wilkes? You should be in that bar. Miss Connolly should not be left on her own.
She's quite capable, Amos, so don't fret. It's still quiet in there.
Quiet? That's what you told me t'other night, and then look what happened. I should be in there running my own bar. It's not right, Mr. Wilkes. It would never have happened if I'd been keeping my eye on things.
Have you done your exercises?
I'm sick and tired of doing exercises. You promised me if I did them, I could get back into bar.
That's right, I did. So what about now?
Sit here flexing my fingers till I'm blue in places. A waste of time. What did you say?
Tonight, Amos. Now.
Now?
Yeah. What's the matter?
Oh, maybe tomorrow, Mr. Wilkes. I'm a little bit tired.
Just for half an hour or so.
You don't think I still look a bit, well, peculiar?
Peculiar nonsense. You look fine.
Yeah, I'm not sure I could manage, Mr. Wilkes.
You're not going to let me down, are you?
Oh, well, if you're sure.
Yes. Now, come on. Let me help you up, and then we'll go through.
Here, let me try it on my own, please.
Oh, right. Evening, Eric.
Good news, I hope. My, the Pixies have been busy tonight. I'm going to count it. It's more than your life's worth to shortchange me, Eric. Oh, don't worry. It'll be counted, note by note. Anyhow, well done. I knew you could do it. And with time to spare. Now, my trouble is, I underestimate people. Nice doing business with you. Keep smiling. You don't have shares in a printing business, do you?
Over there, Amos.
My chair!
I knew you'd need something special. Somewhere where you could see everything that's going on, eh?
Oh, well, that was very thoughtful of you. Mind you, if you damaged it in any way, I shall have something to say.
Oh, yes, I'm sure you will. Right. Now, is there out you want?
Nay, I shall be quite content here, thank you, Mr. Wilkes. Quite content.
Welcome back, Amos.
Thank you, Miss Connolly.
You want a drink, Amos?
Ever thought I'd hear you say that, Seth Armstrong? I'm tempted to order a triple brandy. But unhappily, I'm not allowed any alcohol.
I know. That's why I offered you one.
What you got there, Ma?
Nothing.
Your birthday seems a lifetime away, don't it?
I don't think I can go through with this, Joe.
Hey, don't you break down, Ma. We need you.
I'm tired. I'm 70 years old. I need a bit of peace and quiet in my old age. Didn't mind a bit of a battle a few years back, but not now. Not anymore.
This can't be my Ma talking, surely. You face worse than this and got us through it.
That's just the trouble. There's more to life than fighting battles. I need a rest. Take it easy for a change.
Not you, Ma. You'll never give in. Besides, who's going to knock our heads together if you do?
Well, if I'm too old to knock your heads together, you should be too old to need it.
Yeah, well, you've been doing it so long, I'd miss it if you stopped. Besides, me and Jack would have to sort our own battles, wouldn't we?
I believe that when I see it. What do you do sitting here? You should be off with Kate. Off you go now.
All right, I'm going. I'm off.
Indeed, that young fella who were in here earlier, Bill.
Aye. I wonder what he wants.
Well, whoever he is, he'll be stuck there all night if Amos has got going. Did you find out who we were, Henry?
No idea. Seems to be keeping Amos happy.
Mr. Wilkes, can you come over here a second, please?
What now, Amos?
I would like you to meet Tony Charlton, our new curate.
Good evening. I'd no idea you were arriving today.
There you are, Mr. Wilkes. That just goes to prove as I were right all along.
How do you mean?
Proper role of the host is to make sure as he knows everything that is happening in his bar. Without me here tonight, you'd never have known our new curate had arrived.